Federal Court of Appeals has ruled that the Trump tariffs are unconstitutional, but they have stayed the order to suspend them until the Supreme Court can hear this case. So this case is going to the Supreme Court. The appeals court found that the president improperly used the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to implement many of these tariffs. They said it doesn't give the president authority to impose broad sweeping tariffs like those enacted this year. And that's because the court determined that the IEEPA lets the president regulate imports during declared emergencies, but the statute's text and its legislative history never mention tariffs, duties, or taxes. Other trade laws do contain explicit tariff powers and detailed limits, but this law does not. So the lack of the specific language means Congress did not intend to delegate broad tariff setting power through this bill. And for our constitutional history buffs, a reminder that setting tariffs or taxes is a power reserved to Congress, not the president. That's under Article 1 of the Constitution. And in order for the president to be given such authority, Congress has to do it clearly and explicitly, which the court is saying that the IEEPA fails to do. My hope and my feeling is that this should stand. The Supreme Court should uphold this because, I'm no constitutional lawyer, but imagine if the president could just take broad authority with everything like this.
You mean when Biden did the student loan stuff?
Yeah, that was crap.
The argument was Congress controls the purse. So
yes.
You have to say the same thing for tariffs. Congress controls the purse.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the, super powerful executive. There's a reason that we have separation of powers in this country. And I just feel like no more Americans need to take U.S. history class or a class on the Constitution or something like that, because that's what has preserved our democracy for so long. And we cannot allow the executive of any party to continue to expand the power of the presidency.